Mikhail Nikolaevich Tukhachevsky's personal life and military career based on available historical information. Tukhachevsky was a prominent Soviet military leader and theorist, known for his contributions to military strategy and his tragic end during Stalin's purges. I've organized the information into two main sections: personal life and military career, ensuring a comprehensive yet concise response. Mikhail Nikolaevich Tukhachevsky was born on February 16, 1893, in Alexandrovsk, Safanovsky district, Smolensk Oblast, Russia. He came from an impoverished, aristocratic Russian family. A family legend claimed descent from a Flemish count who settled in Russia after marrying a Turkish wife during the Crusades. His great-grandfather, Alexander Tukhachevsky, 1793 to 1831, served as a colonel in the Imperial Russian Army. The family's military tradition, despite their financial struggles, family Mikhail was the third of 9 children, raised in a noble but economically strained household. This contrast between aristocratic heritage and poverty fostered his ambition and drive. His early exposure to military and cultural influences shaped his multifaceted personality. Education and talent. Tukhachevsky demonstrated intellectual promise early on, learning to read at a young age. He attended the first Moscow Cadet Corps in 1911 and later graduated from the prestigious Alexandrovskoye Military School in 1914 with top honors. His education included tutoring on the Russo-Japanese War, which influenced his strategic thinking. Beyond academics, he was passionate about music, admiring Beethoven, playing the violin, and crafting violins by hand. He was also fluent in French and German, reflecting his cultured upbringing. First wife Maria Ignatieva Mikhail Tukhachevsky married Maria Ignatieva, the daughter of a railway worker, whom he met while attending a gymnasium. Their relationship developed during his early years, but it was marked by tragedy. During the Russian Civil War, around 1918, Maria was caught smuggling food to her family, an act deemed unworthy of Tukhachevsky's rising status in the Red Army. To avoid damaging his career, Maria took her own life using Tukhachevsky's revolver. Tukhachevsky did not attend her funeral, possibly due to his military commitments or emotional detachment, which some sources suggest reflected his intense focus on his career. Marriages and relationships. Second wife, Lydia. In 1920, Tukhachevsky married Lydia, a noblewoman and granddaughter of a forester. Their marriage was strained as he left her in Smolensk shortly after the wedding to pursue duties in Moscow, returning only after the birth of their daughter. Limited information exists about the duration or details of this marriage. Third wife, Nina Grinovich Tukhachevsky, later married Nina Grinovich, another noblewoman. They had a daughter named Svetlana. Additionally, Tukhachevsky had an affair with Yulia Kuzmina, a colleague of Nina's, which resulted in another daughter, also named Svetlana, family's fate. During Stalin's Great Purge, 1937 to 1938, Tukhachevsky's family suffered severely. His wife Nina and his brothers were executed, while his sisters and daughter Svetlana from Nina were sent to the Gulag. Military training. Mikhail Tukhachevsky's military career began with a strong educational foundation and early combat experience, setting the stage for his rise as a prominent Soviet military leader. Education. In 1911, Tukhachevsky enrolled in the first Moscow Cadet Corps, a prestigious military institution that provided rigorous training for future officers. In 1914, he graduated from the Alexandrovskoye Military School in Moscow, earning top honors. His education included specialized tutoring on the Russo-Japanese War 1904-1905, which exposed him to modern warfare concepts and shaped his strategic thinking. His academic excellence and ambition marked him as a standout cadet. World War I. 1914 to 1917, Mikhail Tukhachevsky's early military career during World War I was marked by bravery, rapid recognition, and resilience, shaping his reputation as a capable officer before his rise in the Soviet Red Army. Entry into service in July 1914. Shortly after graduating from the Alexandrovskoye Military School with top honors, Tukhachevsky joined the Semyonovsky Guards Regiment as a second lieutenant. The Semyonovsky Guards were an elite unit in the Imperial Russian Army, and his assignment reflected his promising start. Combat and recognition. Tukhachevsky saw active combat on the Eastern Front against German and Austro-Hungarian forces. Within the first 6 months of the war, he earned 6 decorations for courage, showcasing his bravery and leadership under fire. These awards highlighted his early potential as a military leader, despite his youth and limited experience. Capture and imprisonment. In February 1915, during a battle, Tukhachevsky was captured by German forces. He endured harsh conditions as a prisoner of war, making for escape attempts that demonstrated his determination and resourcefulness. After these failed attempts, he was transferred to the Ingolstadt Fortress, a notorious prison in Bavaria for officers. There, he met Charles de Gaulle, the future French leader, and other notable prisoners. Their interactions likely exposed Tukhachevsky to diverse military perspectives, escape and return. In September 1917, Tukhachevsky succeeded in his 5th escape attempt from England. He made his way back to Russia, arriving during the tumultuous period of the Bolshevik Revolution. His return coincided with the collapse of the Imperial Russian Army and the rise of the Bolsheviks, setting the stage for his alignment with the Red Army. Notable traits and beliefs during his imprisonment. Tukhachevsky reportedly expressed controversial views, including anti-Semitic and neo-pagan sentiments. He carved an idol of Perun, the Slavic god of war, and voiced disdain for Christianity and Judaism, associating them with capitalism. These views, recorded by fellow prisoner Remy Rohora, reflect the complex and sometimes contradictory aspects of his personality during this formative period. Russian Civil War, 1918 to 1921. Mikhail Tukhachevsky's role in the Russian Civil War, 1918 to 1921, was pivotal, marking his rapid rise in the Red Army and establishing him as a key Bolshevik commander. Despite his aristocratic background, he aligned with the Bolsheviks and demonstrated strategic brilliance. Though his brutal tactics earned him a controversial reputation. Joining the Bolsheviks in April 1918, Tukhachevsky joined the Communist Party and the Red Army, seeing greater career opportunities under the Bolsheviks than in the collapsing imperial system. His noble origins raised suspicions. But his skills and ambition secured him a position under Leon Trotsky as a military commissar in Moscow's defense area. Early commands, 1918 to 1919. Tukhachevsky was appointed commander of the First Army on the Eastern Front in 1918, where he led operations against White Army forces. His leadership helped secure Bolshevik control in the region. In 1919, he took command of the Fifth Army, leading successful campaigns to recapture Siberia from White Army leader Admiral Alexander Kolchak. These victories showcased his ability to manage large-scale operations and coordinate diverse forces. Caucasian Front, 1920. Tukhachevsky commanded the Caucasian Front, where he played a key role in defeating General Anton Denikin's White forces. In the Crimea, his strategic maneuvers helped consolidate Bolshevik control in southern Russia. Soviet War, 1920 to 1921, Tukhachevsky was appointed commander of the Western Front. In 1920, tasked with advancing into Poland to spread the Bolshevik Revolution. His campaign initially saw successes, pushing deep into Polish territory. However, he suffered a major defeat at the Battle of Warsaw, August 1920, often called the Miracle on the Vistula. Tukhachevsky blamed Joseph Stalin, then a political commissar, for failing to support his flank by diverting troops to Lviv. This loss halted the Bolshevik advance and created a lasting personal and professional rift with Stalin. The defeat led to the Treaty of Riga, 1921, which ended the war and established a temporary border unfavorable to the Soviets. Suppression of rebellions, 1921, Kronstadt Rebellion. Tukhachevsky led the Red Army's suppression of the Kronstadt sailors. Uprising in March 1921, a revolt by former Bolshevik supporters demanding greater freedoms. He employed harsh tactics, including mass executions, to crush the rebellion. Tambov Rebellion. Later in 1921, Tukhachevsky was tasked with suppressing the Tambov peasant uprising, an anti-Bolshevik revolt in central Russia. He used extreme measures, including mass shootings, concentration camps, hostage-taking, and poison gas to subdue the rebels. These brutal tactics, while effective, cemented his reputation for ruthlessness and alienated some within the Bolshevik leadership. Tukhachevsky's successes in the Civil War demonstrated his strategic acumen and ability to command under pressure, earning him rapid promotions. However, his aggressive tactics and willingness to use extreme measures sparked controversy. Foreshadowing tensions with peers like Stalin and Kliment Voroshilov, his experiences during the war also informed his later theories on modern warfare, particularly the need for coordinated, large-scale operations. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more military and geopolitical updates.